Alright, stream. So we got another one today. This one's an official Ghost War League match. It's between the Prodigy unit and THS Alpha Team. So this map, it's on airbase. It's a sniper haven, so I expect to see marksman classes from the Prodigy unit. Obviously, we got Lee on sniper with mirrored mark, Prodigy of None, point man, steady hands, a trapper from Jonto with mirrored mark, and Prodigy of Fear runs the toxic with thermals. We'll see what THS picks here. Looks like they're going to go with the Predator, safety first. Toxic from John Doe with thermals. So I expected a second drone if they were going to run thermals, but it doesn't look like they will. THS DAYZ runs the point man with steady hands, and THS here's your seat with the 9x19 and also steady hands. I expect this is going to be a pretty competitive match. Both these teams definitely like to look for gunfights. I'm not sure what's happening here. It looks like maybe they messed up the settings. Yeah, they're going to restart this match. That's what they get for starting it before I was ready, man. They weren't even ready. Caught me off guard. I didn't know what to say at first. They'll probably just send more invites to the next lobby. It's unfortunate. Now each team, actually I'm not going to say they know what each other's running because nobody got marked, so that wouldn't make sense, but I'll just wait for the invite. For now, I'll post this on the page. That way you guys actually know this match is happening. It's going to be a barn burner, I think, so. What's up, Twisted? I'm not going to be paying attention to the chat very much. For all you guys who join up in here, I'm going to be pretty focused on trying to analyze what's happening and narrate what's going on. So I'm not going to be having like side conversations or anything, but obviously if you leave like comments below after the video, then I'll respond to those. But I'm going to try to stay focused here. Hopefully I don't have a mishap with the Elgato like I had earlier. For some reason, the previous match got split into two parts, so hopefully that's not going to happen again. And this will just be one solid stream from start to finish. You there, John?
Yeah, this is. We were told you weren't here, so that's why we backed up.
The settings got messed up or something?
No, we were told you weren't in the lobby, so we backed up.
Oh, no, I was there. I don't know what happened. Who's Kate? Oh, that's a random. Check his stats. 0.4. Just trying to get in some of this action.
Sorry about that, guys. My fucking dog jumped up. Sniper.
Yeah, everyone's there. It's okay.
Are we ready now?
Yeah, I'm good. You guys good?
The
good?
settings are good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everything checks out.
Alright, for sure.
Yeah.
You
Alright, we're
starting
ready.
now?
Whenever y'all are.
Alright, you guys good then? One last check.
Alright, let's get it. GG's, fellas.
Alright, GG's, man. Love you guys.
I got love for you up, but I'm trying to murder you niggas. Alright.
Alright, little miscommunication there, but it's all cleared up, so we can get down to the action. Once again, we got the Prodigy unit versus THS's Alpha team. I'm sure the classes they pick are going to be the same as what happened before the match was canceled for whatever reason. Yep, looks like they're going the same classes. Leon Sniper, Mirrored Mark, Prodigy of None, Point Man, Steady Hands, Fear, Toxic with Thermals, War with the Mirrored Mark on the Trapper, John Doe with the Toxic Thermals, Noob with Predator and Safety First, THS DAYZ with the Point Man, Steady Hands, Here's Your Seat with the 9x19 and Steady Hands. So it looks like each team only has to worry about one drone in the air. Hopefully they don't use too much ammo trying to shoot them down, but Lee will probably take a few shots to knock some of those drones out the sky. I'm expecting an attempted spawn snipe. We'll see what happens. First things first, we'll go to Lee's point of view. We will be looking for this spawn snipe right off the bat. Toxic drone goes up in the air, so he might have a couple marks, but the tech will most likely put his device down. He misses his first shot. The toxic gas gets placed on the rear tower. It looks like THS is going to push that right side and go along the road. Trapper is in the tower though, so he is in an elevated position. He's most likely going to see them on their advance. The toxic gas comes down on Lies from the Alpha team. And it looks like Lee's going to move towards the right side of the map and maybe try to get some shots from the back. Jonto will hear him running up to the tower, and Lies takes down the Predator. Jonto has an angle on these guys easily. If he hears them moving, they're probably dead. Lee does get shot up a little bit, but Jonto takes down John Doe. The tech is going to try and push, but he's noticed right away. They're going to get the drop on him and jump him right now. C4 does go out, and the Toxic falls back. DAYZ takes out Fear. Jonto's at the base of the tower. He sees the tech running away, but the point man is way closer. Point man takes out Here's Your Seat, who was on tech. Now we're in a 1v2 situation. Since this is an official Ghost War League match, there is no adrenaline rush, so he's not going to have that advantage, but he is full health with the point man, so anything goes. We'll check Jonto's point of view, and DAYZ is right underneath him. It looks like THS is waiting for these guys to try and push him. He's at the corner just listening for footsteps. We'll check and see where this guy is. He's trying to find the angle on DAYZ right now, but DAYZ is on the south side of that tower, so he's not going to be able to see him. If I had to bank on one of these guys making a move, I would say DAYZ might head up that tower, but I'm not. I don't think he has safety first. I think it was just the Predator that had safety first on THS, so he might hesitate. He might not even push up that tower. He's probably second guessing it right now. Because he knows there's a trapper up there. He has to know. Both teams seem to be at a standstill at the moment. But the point man does see DAYZ. He takes a couple shots and leaves him half health. Jonto might take this opportunity to head down the tower. He's slowly making his way down the stairs, but DAYZ will most likely hear him coming down that stairwell. If I had to bet, I feel like this point man should move up and take an angle. He does see the majority of the bodies though, so he might stay in this position. There is 50 seconds till the tower is active. The point man might head for the tower and try to activate it, but most likely he'll probably just sit in this tower and just wait for this guy to make a mistake. DAYZ takes a shot at the trap with a pistol. And Jonto's pre-firing a wall. I'm not sure if he thinks he's inside the building. He might not realize he's at the bottom of the tower still. Yeah, it looks like both teams are just playing the waiting game at this point. Oh, the point man did move up. They might get an angle on him sometime soon here. DAYZ is still right underneath at the base of the tower. It looks like none is going to go for the tower. Jonto should be able to cover him. If DAYZ does try to get an angle on that, he most likely won't make it in time, and even if he was going to be close to shooting him off that tower, he would get shot in the back. So it looks like he's just going to let him. I think that's an error in judgment. Probably should have just rushed Jonto, but he's going to do what he can right now. So now that he's marked, none is going to make this push. And he collapsed him pretty easily. He was one shot at the end of that exchange, so it wasn't too easy, but good first round, a lot of action. Looking forward to the second one. Still expecting Lee to try and spawn snipe. We'll have to see how that plays out. So THS picks up a Surgeon. I believe that's a new class for them. He's going to run Fighting Spirit with the MP5. Looks like Alpha Team is pretty much the same. Nothing different over there. Yeah, other than the Surgeon, there are no new classes. So the Prodigy unit is at the more advantageous spawn on the map. They do have control over the Recon Tower if they so choose. It looks like Team THS is going to push towards the east side of the map. A little bit of hesitation from them because of the marks. I think they're worried about Lee sniping. It's better safe than sorry. It's better to be cautious, so. He takes a few shots, but not bearing any fruit with those. The toxic gas is released in the southeast corner of the map. It forces Team THS to push up into the buildings, and all of those buildings around the tents can be shot through. They're all in one building right now, which is actually kind of surprising. I'm not sure what tactic they're employing here, but it looks like Lee's going to get in the sniper tower. And the Prodigy unit has full map control right now. The only thing THS would be able to do possibly is rush the hangars. They would still need to be careful of the sniper in mid-tower. None's going to hang out in the first hangar. We're going to see what the drone sees. He's pinging right now, so he must see the people in the tents, and he does gas the entire enemy team. Somebody's trapped. It looks like John Doe on the surgeon, but there's no mark, so he won't be shot. We'll check John Doe's point of view. This would be a good angle to watch if the ammo boxes were in play, but they aren't, so I guess he's just hoping for them to push towards the tower, but at the same time, logically, I don't think the team would do that. They're going to try and control this recon tower because they don't want it to be hit again. It looks like they're going to push back, though. They're all going to the cafeteria, and they're just going to hang out inside. We'll check and see what the Predator sees. Johnson might catch a glimpse of him right now if he goes back to that spot. They do get shots on the Toxic and knock him down right away. That's it for the intel on Prodigy unit's team. They are going to push very hard. They're going to hold down that body, but at the same time, they're giving up recon towers, so they need to get a couple more bodies before they start getting complacent here. Lee's crossing the street right now. This would be an easy kill for the point man if he notices him. But he doesn't. Lee goes unnoticed, continues on his flank. Johnson takes shots at the surgeon. Doesn't hurt him too bad. He's going to get pushed heavy by 2 right now. Johnson does have a trap at the top of the stairs, so he should be safe for now. But if they notice it, and it looks like they notice it, they're going to shoot it out and rush up there. Johnson looks like he's in trouble here. Predator is battle raging. He manages to kill him very quickly, actually, and take no damage. The other 2 are heading up. The surgeon is going to try and revive the Predator while the point man pushes. We'll check Jonto's perspective right now. He hears them on the staircase, and he has a trap. That is an easy kill for Jonto. Point man goes down. Jonto's probably going to push the surgeon so he doesn't get the revive. And Jonto with a 3K. It is looking bad for THS right now. We'll check the sniper. Point man is very close to the Toxic right now. I'm sure Toxic hears him. Point man melts him right away. Another round for Prodigy unit. It's 2-0 right now. So THS does pick up a tank. They drop the surgeon. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but they are trying to get rid of the marks, it seems. They also pick up a ranger. It's an interesting choice for them. Looks like Seige running the ranger right now. Takes that drone out, but gets hit by Lies. So he's 15-20% health right now. Surgeon would really come in handy right now, but maybe they thought they had a better idea. Jonto takes shots at the Ranger. I think he grazed him. I'm not sure. It looks like he's a little bit lower on health. Nunn also takes some shots. Got his point man dressed up as a medic here. So the Ranger and the tank were marked, but it looks like the mark has been taken by the tank. The Ranger still gets taken down. So they do have a body in that tower, but it's going to be very hard to revive him with Lies watching here. The point man on a pretty successful flank right here. If he keeps moving, he could easily get angles on the rest of the THS members. Doe seems to be watching down the street, maybe for a possible flank in the west. I think it's the west. Double check here. It is the west. So the point man heads back even further. I'm not sure if the tank noticed him or not. He's marked. I think he's just anticipating a flank. Sounds like the Toxic was released. The point man is hurt a little bit. It's forcing him to push up, but he still has decent cover. We'll see what the point man is seeing right here. He knows the tank is there, so he's just going to flash him. And it doesn't even matter because Lee takes the shot right through the tower. Wow, and hits him in the head. Amazing shot by the sniper. Nunn takes out John Doe, and it's just Doe's left again. 1v4. He's hurt, so this is probably it. He does manage to kill Nunn, but gets taken out by Jonto. So Prodigy unit is up 3-0 now, and it's looking like it's just going to be in their favor from here on until THS switches it up. THS might be better off with a scout here. We'll see if they pick up the scout, but they might just stick with the Toxic. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Prodigy sticks with the same classes. And it looks like THS is still going to stick with one drone. John Doe is probably going to pick it up here. And they do pick up the scout. I would suggest dropping that, LMG, and dropping the steady hands, going with drone pilot. There you go. That might work for them. We'll see what they do. These are probably going to be heavy two-man pushes by THS with cover from Doe's on the Ranger. They need to be very careful with that sniper. I wouldn't suggest challenging the sniper, especially with mirrored mark on both the marksmen. We'll check the Ranger from THS, see how he tries to play here. I wouldn't suggest a spawn snipe, but he might try and go for it. He might get hit right here. John Doe goes down. No drone for THS. They lost their intel right off the bat. If you have somebody that's known to spawn snipe like that, it's better to just push left or right immediately. If you just run down the middle, you're going to get hit, especially by a sniper like Lee. He's watching that body right now, but he might see the Pr0d. He doesn't. He's just checking for a revive. We'll see what the point man is doing for Team THS. Looks like he's just watching the east flank. He's going to run into Nunn here if he keeps moving. He might be better off in the second story of this building that he's taking cover on right now. The Predator is backing him up right now. It looks like the Predator will go to the second story while the point man watches down low. I'm sure Nunn hears them, and he's just waiting for them to move up. He's not going to make an aggressive push by himself, especially without knowing who's over here. It looks like the Toxic is going to cover him and go in his drone. So if they probably know they're in this building, so they'll most likely gas it right now and watch for a retreat. And he gasses it. The Predator is going to vacate the area right now, but he's getting hit hard, so he'll battle rage. We'll see what Lee's taking shots at right here. It looks like the Ranger, maybe. Yeah, I feel like Jonto probably called out the Ranger over there. They do put a trap on John Doe's body, further solidifying cover on that revive. Prodigy unit might be better off going for this tower right now. It would probably solidify the round for them, because THS is not in a position to cover it. It looks like they're trying to pinch this Predator. I'm not sure if they think two people are still over here, because the point man did fall back. The Ranger's hit. I'm not sure who he got hit by. Most likely Jonto, since he's not dead. He was marked, so he's lucky he didn't get wallbang there. I wouldn't peek that corner again, but it looks like he might go for it. Lee did get hit, actually. So he's hurt too, but he probably doesn't care. He knows he can one-tap. He tries, but both miss the shot. DAYZ is taken out by Jonto, who made his way to the middle tower. He's going to make his way down now. They might go for the tower. Jonto's pushing up on the southwest side, and it sounds like there's an AK-12 going off over here in the east. I'm not sure who it was, but somebody noticed somebody else. Nunn takes shots at the point man, but he's going to be in a 2v1 gunfight, and he goes down. They know the Toxic's there. He's going to fall back. He knows not to mess with the Pred in a point. He's going to maybe try and get the revive on his point man. And he might actually be in a position to do that because these two fell back. They're watching the flank over here. Jonto takes down the point man. And they close in on this Predator back here who is by himself now. 3v1, and they're getting the revive, so it's going to be a 4v1. This is it right here. So another dominating round from Prodigy. THS really needs to get things together here. I'd suggest maybe 2 drones, but they may not do it. Scout and Medic would probably be their best bet. They are going down like flies right now, so. They're going to try and counter-snipe Lee. I don't think that's a good idea. He's running steady hands. I suggest Mirror Mark for clan match like this. So we'll see if Lee manages to get another spawn snipe here. If they mark him, they get marked themselves, so. He does take a shot, but misses. Their sniper is marked on THS. They're not going to peek Lee right now. They do get gas, so they're going to be forced out of their position right into the line of sight of the sniper from Prodigy. He can wallbang through that tower. Sounds like there's a gunfight, but it looks like Seige goes down by none. So that's point man versus point man right there. The point man from Prodigy unit is half health right now, so he's not going to make any aggressive pushes. They're going to go for the revive, and he might be able to get it here. He gets it. Good revive by THS. They're going to push this left side hard, probably off the scout drone that will go up momentarily. It's up right now, but Lee is watching that lane and snipes the point man again. They're not going to be able to get that revive. That is way too open. It looks like the Pred will take shots, but that's a dangerous game to be playing with Lee. THS sniper is 1% health and goes down by Nunn. Nunn is marked, but he does take cover. They're closing in on these last 2 THS members in the hangars. The gas drone goes up. They're going to push them out and get the marks for Lee. The Predator is marked, but he's somewhat in cover, almost gets sniped, but he does have 2 layers of cover protecting him. They're going to push through this gas, but None takes out John Doe, and the Predator is taken out by None once again. A very one-sided match. Both teams have very good players, but this was just a dominating performance by Prodigy. None and Jonso both with 8 kills. I believe that's it for this match. I don't think there's a second map to be played. Yeah, that's it. Tough luck to THS. They can learn from the mistakes from this match. It's really just about cover and map control. They were giving up map control a lot. You know, some of the positions they were taking didn't really make much sense. They did make a couple good pushes, but they weren't able to capitalize on those. Well, in any case, it was an action-packed match to watch, and good game for Prodigy. Very good game for Prodigy. Well, that's going to do it for the Shoutcast today, guys. If you enjoyed, drop a like on the video, support the teams. I'll keep an eye out on the brackets and see who else is going to be playing matches, try and get a couple more Shoutcasts. But, yeah, it was a good match to watch. It was impressive. So, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you want to donate to the channel and support even further, there's a link below. Yeah, thank you guys for coming out, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Tune in for more.